Hi Clifford, my name is Timothy. In this short video, I will show you the 7 critical problems with your website that is costing you clients and money. I will show you the problems and I will show you how to fix them. So here's a short overview of the 7 critical problems with your website. Number 1 is you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. You do not collect names and emails of visitors. You focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. You do not use headlines to catch the interest of visitors. And you do not have any customer recommendations. You do not have a customer-friendly design and navigation, and your call to actions are weak. These are the 7 problems I will talk to you about in the next 15 minutes, and when I'm done, you will have your eyes open to the problems with your website, and you will know exactly how to solve the problems yourself. Now, let me go over to your website and let's get started. To begin with, I just want to point out that I'm impressed. I see that you have a successful company that is making a lot of money and servicing a lot of people. I have deep respect for that, and with that is said, I must say that the 7 problems that I have observed on your website is so severe that I'm certain they are costing your company a lot of money. So let's get started. You have a brochure website, not a website that sells. It looks fine, but right now it just functions as a normal paper brochure that has just been posted online. To compete online, you need to think about your website as an extension of your sales department. Think of it as a salesman that works around the clock to help your customer proceed to the point where they are ready to make a purchase. Your company website should be your most prized asset. A good company website should focus on describing the problems the customer is having. This way, the customer will feel understood. It should also give the customer the opportunity to do something on your site that will help solve their problem. As your website is now, it mostly just describes what your business does, instead of getting the interested customers to feel emotionally connected and attracted to the benefits that your products and services can do. So what I suggest for this problem is, for every service or product you got, write some text that makes the customer more interested in the service and product. For example, what problems are the customers experiencing right now? How your service and product can solve the problem for the customers? And why the customer should choose you over the competition. Give them a small push towards getting the customer to actively choose you. It could be an offer of a free phone consultation, some sales material, or something else. These are some of the things a normal salesman would talk to a potential customer about if he was meeting with them, and your site should do the exact same thing. Number 2, you do not collect names and emails of visitors. This is really important. People might have found your website on Google, or maybe they came because they were recommended your company by a friend, or maybe they came from a link from another website. And then there are those people that saw your ad in a trade magazine or newspaper and went to your website to get more information before they contact you by phone. So what's happening is that you're spending a lot of money on advertising, on getting visitors to your site. And a select few will find your phone number, call you, and order your product. But there's actually a whole lot of people that are really interested, but they're not ready to call your company and place an order yet. Studies have shown that when you're dealing with people that are looking for high-cost products, like a new roof, you can split them into 3 groups. 50% will never buy. Just forget them. 3% will buy immediately, and 47% will buy within the next 18 months. These 47% are people in the research phase. They have a problem they need to be fixed, but they're still looking for the right company to help them solve the problem. When they are on your site, they're looking for a PDF file with some reports or other exciting information for them to read and learn. It is these 47% that is really a great opportunity for you. If you do not get the email address of these 47% potential customers, there is a big chance that they will eventually choose one of your competitors. So what I suggest you do to solve this problem is trade their email address for a free PDF report with some very valuable information for people in the research phase. For example, the title could be Avoid Costly Roofing Mistakes, 5 Things to Consider Before Buying. Now that you've collected their email address, you can set up an automated email series that will send the customers an email every month for the next 18 months. The emails should contain helpful articles and videos that will feel like help by those in the research phase. They will appreciate these emails a lot and remember you for helping them research. This way, you will build a closer relationship with the customers and they will start to trust you. Now, when they finally are ready to make a purchase, you can be sure that you're the one that they're going to choose over the competitors. It does not cost extra to collect email addresses. You already paid to have visitors come to your site, so you might as well collect their email addresses and follow up on the 47% that still are not sure yet. This is a huge opportunity that you currently are missing out on. Number 3, you focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. You give very objective descriptions of your services instead of focusing on what the services can do for your potential customers, and yet there's still not a lot of information about your services. There should be a little bit more information, but information that focuses on the customers, not the features. It should be focusing on the benefits. So customers just want to know how their life will be improved with your products or your services. They don't care about the technical description of the product itself. Number 4, you do not use headlines to catch the interest of visitors. Headlines are the most important piece of text on your website. If you, for example, read a newspaper, you will not read through every column of text. What you do is you skim the text to see if there's a headline that catches your interest. Without headlines, you can't even read a newspaper. The same is true for websites. Statistically, you have 4 to 5 seconds to catch the interest of your website visitors. And if you don't, they will just go right back to Google and continue on to one of your competitors. So what I suggest that you do to solve this problem is make some big headlines that are customer orientated and focus on customer value. And number 5, you do not have any customer recommendations. In the beginning of this video, I talked about how you should view your website as a real-life salesman. A good salesman would always use prior customer experiences and recommendations to help the potential client make a decision. Your website should do the same thing. Testimonials from current or prior customers can have a massive effect on visitors in the research phase. If they had him solve his problem, they can probably fix my problem too, the visitors think. It creates trust. What I suggest you do to solve this problem is that I'm sure you already have a lot of satisfied customers. Just reach out to them, contact them, and ask if they can send you a recommendation by email. It also really helps if you ask them to send a photo with a review so people can see that it's actual real people giving you these recommendations. Customer recommendations should be visible on all the different products that you got. You need enough to cover all of the different services group that you offer. Number 6, you do not have a customer-friendly design or navigation. I don't want to dig too deep into this because there's always so much things to say, to do, and to improve to make the strategy of the website and the selling machine a lot better. But the design today feels very outdated and not very pretty. If you come to a website that feels very old, you don't really build that trust that you want your potential clients to have. You want your potential customers to feel trust for you. And for them to feel trust, you need to be up to date with your website. Everything is online today. If they come across one of your competitors that have a newer and better website, they will definitely choose that because everybody's online. Like I said, that's how people judge each other today, by their online presence. That's how they judge different companies. They always look through Google and see if the company doesn't feel professional and high-end, they will definitely move on. Besides that, the website responsiveness isn't the greatest. Same for the mobile optimization. But for example, if you look here, most people today, they have very wide screens. I'm sitting on my small right now. But if I zoom out a little bit, the website doesn't respond at all. And for somebody on a wide screen, like, it's very hard to read the text on the website, as you probably can understand, even if I zoom in. But so it's not very responsive. And that's very important today, especially since everybody's using their cell phones today. Like, at least 50% of your customers and your traffic, your visitors on your website come from mobiles. The images as well could use some better quality. They're a bit low resolutions, and most computers and tablets and phones today, they have a very high resolution. So it will make the photos look tiny or very bad quality images. Number 7, which is one of the most important, I would say, it's your call to actions are weak. The call to action is the area of the website that asks your visitor to take a certain action. You always want to guide your visitors to take a certain action. For example, it could be a big button in the right corner that stands out in a bold message that call now for a free no strings attached consultation, and your phone number. I know you have your phone number up in the corner, but it's not strong as a call to action. It needs to stand out. A call to action like this will help the 3% of the visitors that are ready to buy to call you right away. These are the 7 most pressing problems I found with your website. These problems are costing you customers and money. What I recommend you do is contact me directly at +46 737 24 13 00, or send me an email at timothy@ouragency.com to book a free non-obligation consultation. It's usually $199. It's the same email I message you with, so you can just answer this email. Then we can have a call either on Zoom or by phone, whatever you're most comfortable with. And I will walk you through the additional problems I found with your website and tell you exactly how you can fix them. After our meeting, you're free to take my advice for free and have someone fix it, or you can have me and my team fix all of the problems with your site turn it into a selling machine. So it's going to generate a lot more customers for you. Thank you for your time, Clifford, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.